It's move-in day today. We've got all the cats in the cat camper. And this is Patches. He's our oldest guy. He's about 11 or 12, maybe 13. Not really sure. And this is Orange. He's our feral cat. Doesn't like us, not one bit, but we've had him for almost 3 years. He's been inside for 2 winters, and he has moved from Utah to Wyoming to Colorado with us, even though he doesn't let us touch him. He's got a box. We call it his transport box. And every time we move, I have a talk with him before we move, and I tell him he's got to get in there so that we can move him. And he does. So today, I was telling the cats they're getting ready to move into their new camper, and I told him that he had to get into his box, and while I was collecting all the blankets and things, he went into his transport box, which he hasn't been into in a couple of months, even though it's been available to him. So he went in there and he was able to get moved into the camper. Otherwise, he would not be in here. So this is Ash. We've had her for about 2 years. Her and her brother Blaze, they're litter mates. My husband, he came across them. Someone was trying to give them away for free at a Shopko in the parking lot, and their ears were packed with dirt. It wasn't ear mites, it was dirt. And it took us 2 or 3 weeks, but we finally were able to clean out their ears. And they have been super good cats. This is Patches, or not Patches, sorry. This is Coogie. And Coogie was left with the house that we bought in Utah, along with Patches and Baby. So all 3 of those came with the house that we bought 3 years ago. And we ended up keeping them, and they also had a dog that was left with them. We ended up keeping her as well. And so that's Ash that I was showing you, and this is Blaze. This is her brother. My husband was a firefighter at the time when we got them, so that's why their names are Blaze and Ash. And yeah, these guys are awesome. We got them, they were teeny tiny. But anyway, they've been in the trailer and the camper for about 30 minutes now. And because I brought all of their blankets and all of the stuff that they're used to in, that's their favorite chair. They have always loved this chair. In fact, I had to give it to them because they put so much fur on it. I just gave up. So anyway, all of their stuff that I brought in already had their smell on it. All their beds up here, they just already have their smell on it, so it only took them about 10 minutes to get comfortable enough to, well, most of them were fine from the beginning, but 2 of them, Ash and Coogie, who I think is back under here again, they were, oh, there she is. So she's very shy, so it takes her a little bit longer to warm up. Actually, we had her for 14 months when we bought the house. We had the house for 14 months, and we had seen her, and we knew that she was around, but she wouldn't let us get near her, so we finally trapped her after 14 months. And she was fine as soon as we trapped her, but it was crazy getting her. So anyway, they all look fine. They love all their windows. The room that they were in did have a couple of big windows, but there were just a couple of small windowsills and not enough room for everybody. There are windows all over the place here, lots more to see, and the sunlight actually shines through these windows. The other windows were on the north side. Whatever side of the house doesn't get sun. I think it's the north side. Anyway, oh, there she is climbing up the post. We don't have electricity run into here yet. We're going to, and it's going to be coming through there somewhere. Right around that hole, I think, but not quite. So until we get that run, I have put an extension cord through the window, and I have got this fan, in case it gets a little too warm in here, and a light bulb, a lamp. So, so I can come in here in the evening and play with them and pet them and just relax with them. And ooh, you see something? Yeah, he's liking this. So I'm going to keep them locked up for a few days in here so that they know that this is theirs, and then I'll let them free again, which is how they grew up. All 6 of them. Of course the feral cat did, but all 6 cats grew up with free access to the outside. We've always lived in areas where it's not an issue. We live on 40 acres right now, up in the mountains, and we don't really have any neighbors. So, yeah, it's really not an issue for our cats to be out, and our driveway is, we're down at the end of our driveway, and it's a very long driveway. So I am not at all concerned about them being outside. I never have been because we've always lived on at least 3 acres with them. So they seem like they're happy, and I'm happy that they're happy. I'm just going to hang out in here with them for a little while as they're getting comfortable, and then I'm going to go inside and let them relax. So yeah, I think it's working out good.